Kushevitz.
And I'm Brittany Perry, and today we'll be covering the top stories for July 20th, 1848.
We first heard talk about women's rights in 1840 when Elizabeth Cady Stanton met Lucretia Mott at the World Anti-Slavery Convention in London, England. When the men at the convention refused to seat the women, they were outraged, and now 8 years later, they are here taking a stand.
We will be live on the scene from Seneca Falls, New York later in the show, but now for the weather with Frida Jones. Thank you, Brittany, and now for our latest weather report. All across America, it will be warm. Very warm. Now a word from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Zachary Taylor, and you should vote for me in the presidential election of 1848. Don't vote Cass, and remember, once you go Zach, you never go back.
I'm Zachary Taylor, and I approve this message.
This holiday season, you need a new horse and buggy. Jackson's Horse and Buggy is located on Main Street. Come and get your new horse and buggy. It'll be a great race.
Welcome back. Now we move to our coverage of the Seneca Falls Convention. This just in, Aaron Burr has came back from the dead and has tried to take over America once again, but fails.
Thank you, Morgan. Now to Jane Smith, covering live from Seneca Falls, New York. Jane?
Thank you, Brittany. I'm here live from Seneca Falls, New York, where women inside have been discussing their rights from yesterday, July 19th, to today, the 20th. Mrs. Mott, Stanton, Wright, McClintock, and Hunt, who were all Quaker, except for Stanton, came to discuss the social, civil, and religious condition of rights of women. Quakers gave women more equality than most religions, but not enough for them to be happy and be taken seriously. 300 people have arrived here today, including 40 men supporting the cause. Here we see women protesting outside the convention. Women's rights! Woo! Women! Go women! Woo! After the Married Women's Property Right Acts, which granted women rights to land owned prior to marriage, left the ambitious women hungry for more equality. Now we go inside the convention for more coverage.
I, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, drew up the Declaration of Sentiments which declare the new rights of women.
It was modeled off the Declaration of Independence of the United States to emphasize that women should have the same rights as men and can perform the same tasks.
The Declaration of Sentiments, and they read as, a particular member of the family may assume a different position in life other than what has been lived for. The consent of the governed must also be the primary basis and foundation of the exercise of governmental powers. The rationale of this principle is to make sure that all people will be guided on the truth that all men are created equal before the eyes of God. Hence, just powers are exercised to allow all men and women to hold inalienable rights as human beings. No one is above the law. The governmental discretion and power to improve the lives of the people must not be changed for the sake of temporary results and personal interests. People can fight for what they want and try to overthrow the government. Women have to acknowledge that they are equal to men in all aspects of society. Women are independent and aren't property or owned by men. Guardianship and property ownership have to be acknowledged in case of the divorce or split. Women are allowed to participate in affairs in church. We ask that you sign the declaration to support the cause.
We got 100 signatures, and women have finally gained some equality. And women and men are all created equal. Instead of women staying at home and caring for the children,
Women are now getting an education.
women are now getting different jobs and even dressing differently. Instead of them wearing longer dresses and skirts, they're wearing shorter clothing.
Some women are even getting jobs in the medical field.
Now women aren't seen as unfeminine or improper if they aren't upper class or if they want to change society. They now do not have to emulate the ideals of society.
All women and men are created equal was the main point that they tried to convey at the convention.
Although women sadly did not get all their rights that they desired, like voting, they did find equality on other levels.
This day in history was extremely important and will always be remembered. Hopefully in the future, women will gain more rights.
Well, that's all the news for tonight. I'm Morgan Lukaschewitz.
And I'm Brittany Perry. Thanks for watching Channel 1 News at 7.
Good night! Go.
Can you please not do that? We're trying to take a video.
Okay. Thank you, Brittany. I'm here live from Seneca Falls, New York.
You don't have to do it.
Ridiculous! Convention. Oh yeah, it's not like we're telling. No, we're at a convention, Brittany. Get it right.
Okay.
Go. Be quiet. We're trying to make